Hello, this is wmpyr. I think you guys are getting maybe a little tired of single stick, so we're going to go to double stick. With double stick, there's regular double stick stuff, and then there's arm weaving. Arm weaving is a little bit more advanced because it's not just double stick, it's double stick simultaneously. So that's what makes the arm weaving a little bit harder. A lot of times double stick is criticized for not being, a lot of people think it's not realistic. So what I want to show you guys is that it is realistic, and I'm going to show you the practical side of it. So let's get started. The first thing, I'm going to start you guys off with an exercise, and it's just this: closed, open, closed, open. Key point is, look at, I start off palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down. Now in exercise form, I would like for you guys to alternate the hand on top. So right now, the right hand is on top, and then the left hand is on top. Then back to right hand on top, left hand on top. So keep switching that. But for right now, for simplicity of video and also going into the technique, I'm just going to keep it right hand on top right here. Okay, so now let me show you direct translation onto Stickman to show you guys what it's going to look like. And it looks like this: right hand on top, boom, and then open, close, open, and it's like this: 1, 2, 1, 2. Notice the 1 is the same, but when we do 2 is a little different from just doing it in the air. And that's okay, because each time, you know, we change our practice equipment and stuff, things are going to change a little bit here and there, and that's a good thing. Okay, so next is, imagine Stickman has a weapon, whether it's a knife or a gun, right up against me. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. Right hand on top, close, open, close, open. So I'm going to use that same movement, and I'm going to go like this. All right, so just like that from here, I'm in this surrender position, and boom. Okay, same idea. Okay, now in a real life situation with adrenaline, panic, everything's intense. Okay, I'm gonna go as hard as I can, as fast as I can. Probably things are gonna be faster, harder, more intense, and when that happens, that's what happens. And you see, I would have been cut big time there. Okay, and I really hate it when instructors show too much detail. And a lot of times what I see is they're showing detail not because it's really helpful or useful to the student, but it's more like they're showing off. They're going, look at how much I know, you know, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I believe that it's important for the student to be able to discover details on their own, but there are some critical things that they need to know, okay? And in this case, I really don't want to be like trying to show off or something, but I feel this is a very critical detail, and that is right here. If I go too fast, too hard, and I overshoot, which can happen, right? Especially if you're using more force. This is great, but I keep going, and then right there, I would have been cut. If he had a knife, that was my throat right there. So this, boom, I just got cut right there, right when it comes back, boom. That's the problem. So that's faster, and I felt it right here. You heard it right here. I would have been cut on the arm big time, at the very least, possibly the neck too. So what I want to do here is, when I do this, I want to pin it against the body. You see that? I'm pinning it to the side of my body or down. I pin it against here, downwards, or sideways like this to here. And that way, I'm safe. It's not gonna, you know, go on my neck. If it's a blade or firearm, same idea. So go down this way, and it's gonna be shooting over there, or this way, and it's gonna be shooting over there. Okay. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you pin it. Now, there's circumstances where we got to do it from a distance here. Maybe like it's not right up against me right here. So in that case, once again, pin it against your body, okay? But if there's some distance, you're not going to be able to do that, and then we're going to be more likely to do that once again, to where it passes through, okay? So look at that. I would have been shot, I would have been stabbed already. So even if let me raise it a little bit. So let's say he's pointing it right at me, and I go as fast as I can. Okay, he can recover. The arm is not in control there. So from here, boom, it's who can do who. Like, I can come in, or they can come back and shoot me, or they can come back and stab me. It's who's faster. So really, this did nothing, okay? It didn't really do much for me. So what I want is still the control, okay? This is all about controlling the arm. So unless I have a knife and I could cut him on the arm, then this makes sense, okay? Because, boom, I just cut him on the arm, that's great. But once again, I'm empty-handed. So in this case right here, my idea is when I do this is to do that. You see that motion right here. From a distance, I need to still pin and control the arm. From near, I do it to where I pin it against my body. From far away, I pin it against my arm right here. So the hand on top, I focus on the cupping, so I cup and I pin it against the arm, okay? So if I do it like that, boom, even if I miss, there's plenty of leeway here, and I got the arm. Once I catch it, the next step is to control it. So I need to wrap it up. I need to secure it. So secure it by wrapping. The formula is this, okay? We check, and then we catch, and then we wrap. Okay, you gotta secure it. And then from here, you can start working on a disarm. All right, so out here, first is to check. If I can check like this, then I have a stronger possibility to catch it. Once I can catch it, I can secure it. If I can secure it, now I could work towards the disarm, okay? And even before checking, we have something called distance checking, which is from out here, as he's swinging this around and threatening me, if I could just, even just with my fingertips, follow, not making contact, just out here, I could, if this raises, then my finger raises. Okay, if this goes down, then my finger goes down. If I could follow that, then I know I'm able to see. If I can't even follow it, then it's, you know, and I try to do this, that's all luck-based. I don't know if I can or can't, because I don't know if I'm able to see it or not. I didn't take the time to try to, you may not sometimes, but you want to be able to, make it, you know, go step by step by step. So in that case, if you can. So in that case, distance checking, and then catching, and then securing, okay? So once you secure it, I don't want to go into, there's more detail here, but the main killer is for this guy to reach around and pass the weapon to the other hand, and then boom, I'm dead, and then shoot me or whatever. So once I secure it, that's the killer right there. I don't want him to pass, because I put all my effort into controlling this hand, and if he passes it to this hand's, I don't have control over it. So, you know, once again, he can just cut me or whatever. So if I secure it, that's great. I got to make sure not to let him, and I want to work on the disarm, but if it looks like he's trying to pass it, then the disarm needs to stop, and I need to make sure that doesn't happen. I need to prevent it. Don't let him pass hands, okay? So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.